Hey everybody, it's LS11, and welcome back to Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Last time we fought Cipher on Dark Isle. We took out Greevil, and now we have 82 Shadow Pokemon. And we went home. Really? Really? Dear Xander, I have heard that you returned from Dark Isle. I send this message of invitation to the Ore Coliseum. I will be arriving shortly to ask you in part. The email's cut off. Huh. I wonder what Egan was talking about. You see, we got our team here. And I want to do that because Ultra Lord's not had his chance to shine yet. And yes, he is named Ultra Lord like the character on Jimmy Neutron. Well, Egan's right here. Xander, it's me, Egan. Surely you haven't forgotten who I am. I sent you an email earlier, Xander. Have you read it? Yes, I have. I panicked and sent the email before I finished it, but I'm glad to hear that you've received it. I was inspired by your battle exploit, Xander, you see? It made me want to have a battle with you. That said, Xander, there are countless trainers that would be honored to battle with Cipher's nemesis. I therefore decided to take charge and organize a Coliseum event. Impressed? But before we talk, we must battle. You and I. On guard! That's right. Egan wants a battle with us. And he's going to start off with Pichu and Pichu, the Pichu brothers. Now, for those of you wondering, why is he named Ultra Lord? He is named Ultra Lord because he is in fact named after the character from Jimmy Neutron, as I said. But we caught him in the Ultra Ball on the first time, and he is the Lord of Kicking. Look at that. Oh, and Gus still has the XP share. Whoops. But yeah, now he's gonna send out a Pikachu. I wonder which one's his main Pikachu. Either way, that Pikachu's down too. And he's gonna send out another Pikachu. Thunder! Gotta love Pichu. Apparently we do, because he's coming back in Smash Brothers. Oops. Well, now you're paralyzed too, you little jerk. And get out of here! But yeah, look at that, Ultra Lord. I am proud to have him on the team. I am glad we decided to add him to the team. Even if it was just as a joke. And his type coverage isn't the best, because he's a pure fighting type, so he's weak to flying. And psychic. Two things that we really don't have much coverage of. Well, our psychic type covers the flying weakness with Thunderbolt. And then our psychic weakness is kind of... Our psychic type covers all of its own weaknesses. For the most part. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I decided to throw... I mean, we've got Ultra Lord on the team. Solely as a joke, as I said. But it's a joke I'm happy that we added, because he has done really well. Oof. Oh no, another Thunder. Now, Ultra Lord is also able to learn Earthquake. So I am debating giving him Earthquake. But we are very close to the end of the game, so the usefulness of it, it's debatable. It's also odd that Ultra Lord is being outsped. So some of that happens very often. Also, another thing I'd like to address. Off screen before last episode, when I was training, Sheer Cold missed once the entire time. That is my own fault right there. Yeah. Once. The entire time. Hit every other time because, of course, I wasn't recording. See, I don't think Quick Attack's going to do enough damage, but we'll see. Yeah, it is. We're good. Egan was even higher level than us, too. That's funny. There we go. We beat Egan. Oh, I knew it. But bravo. I repeat, bravo. It's no wonder that Cipher has their eyes on you. I must say, I enjoyed myself tremendously. I'm sure that the trainers who have gathered at the Ore Coliseum will be delighted to face you. Please, we'd very much like you to come. This is the Ore Coliseum. The toughest trainers in the land have gathered with you as the goal, Xander. We'll be waiting for you at the Ore Coliseum. Now then, I have some things I'd like to address. I will look at the Ore Coliseum. I will not battle in it, though, because it is meant for competitive play, which is something I do not do. Ask Gavin. Anyway, we have a few Pokemon that can be purified now. So, we're going to go ahead and purify them and work on some others. We have 3 Pokemon that can go ahead and be purified while we're here. And we're going to have 4 by the time we leave this room, it looks like. So, you'll get to watch me nickname some guys. But I didn't finish explaining Hitmonlee's, the real reason he's named Ultra. Ultra because of the Ultra Ball we caught him in. And Lord because I was battling on Pokemon Showdown recently. And I was battling a team of all shiny Pokemon. Alright. I don't know what to call him. Punchy. Look, all the Pokemon get nicknames from me, okay? Leave me alone. Alright, Sableye. I do like Sableye, so I'll have to come up with the nickname for him. But anyway, I was battling a team, and every Pokemon's name was one word. And the team, when he sent them out, spelled out, get ready for the Almighty. And then it was a shiny Hitmonlee named Lord Potato. Name him Shivers, because he sends shivers down the spines of everyone that sees him. And finally, Lapras. Yeah, I purified a lot, by the way. Like a lot of Pokemon. And as you saw, we have all 9 bars filled. I've just kind of been doing that off screen. Figured no one would really care. Anyway, so and now this is kind of an interesting name. We're going to name him Sir Lapra. Now, there's a reason for that. My girlfriend, who has been credited as Silver Flare in videos now, she was credited for her amazing artwork that was used as the thumbnail of the last episode. What is barely a few steps away from being purified? Swellow. Okay. So, anyway, but yes, she was credited as making the art for the last episode's thumbnail, which, again, was amazing. Very, very proud of that artwork. I commissioned that back in January when I started the Let's Play. That's part of the reason I went through with the rest of the Let's Play, was because I didn't want that amazing artwork to go to waste. So we will purify the rest of these guys off screen at some point. But. We do have something else to do. Honestly, it's gonna paranoid me. That's what. Knew it. Knew it. I called it. I called it. I called it. Did I not? Didn't I say so? I know I said so. Wow, Xander, you sure are smart. Thank you, random viewer. No problem. Yeah, 11 minutes into the episode, and we've already accomplished a whole lot, obviously. Now, I know what to name this Falco, so... Yes, I know what to name this Falco. I'm gonna name it Swellow. I name all my Swellows Falco if they're a guy. Like the Star Fox character. Mainly because the running joke with me and my friends is that I always call Swellow a falcon. Even though I know it's not. I know it's a swallow. But the color scheme just reminds me of the character Falco. Now then, we'll just use the PC real quick. Purify chamber. And we're gonna leave Lugia alone for a minute. For a little bit. We're just gonna throw in Pokemon in as we go. As you see, we've got Snorlax, Zapdos, Magcargo, Salamence, Articuno, Moltres, Mr. Mime, Manectric, and Marowak in there. I believe with the exception of Magcargo, every one of these was from a Cipher admin of some kind. It's crazy. Anyway, so let's go check out that thing Ian wanted to show us. Only 12 minutes after he told us. Wait, do we need to heal up? Yeah, we need to heal up. Alright, we're gonna heal up too, just in case. Because there is something else we're gonna do. I'm probably gonna sneeze as well, so I might have to get that cut out of the video. Richard. Oh wait, I fired Richard. Whoops. I did fire Richard, by the way. Because it's been revealed for a long time that Richard was just me. Richard was me, blah, blah, blah. It's been me all along, Austin. All that fun stuff. Anyway, so let's go check out the thing Egan was talking about. The Ore Coliseum. Hello, Xander. Very good of you to come. If you plan to take the Ore Coliseum challenge, go to the reception area there. So, let's hear a little bit about this place. Welcome to the Ore Coliseum. At the Ore Coliseum, we can use different rules from the Pirate and Railgame Coliseum. If you wish, I can explain the rules. Would you like me to do that? Yes. At the Ore Coliseum, double battles are conducted. You're permitted to battle with 4 Pokemon. Please be aware that certain kinds of Pokemon are not permitted. Similarly, Pokemon will be prohibited from holding certain kinds of items. Battles are held in knockout style. You must beat 4 trainers in a row to win your challenge. If you win a challenge, you may advance to the next group of opponents. If you lose, you will face the same group of opponents in your next challenge. If you manage to win a round, you will be rewarded with Poke Coupons. This is all I can tell you. I will be happy to give you this information whenever you like. Feel free to approach me for information. So, well, hold up. No, we don't want to enter. Info. The Ore Coliseum, I already said this. I need to... Ineligible Pokemon. Shadow Pokemon are surely prohibited. You may also not enter 2 or more of the same kind of Pokemon. These Pokemon are also forbidden. Mewtwo, Mew, Lugia, Ho-Oh, Celebi, Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, Jirachi, Deoxys. Literally, in Generation 3, you can get 6 of those legitimately nowadays. 2 of them are with these games. You will also be required to enter with a full party of 6 Pokemon. Alright. Well, I'm not entering this because I am not ready. Nor will I ever be. But there are 6 tiers. And the boss of each one will be Lavrina, Snaddle, Gorrigan, Gonzap, Ardos, and Eldos. For beating each of them, you get a new title added to your card. I cannot remember what all 6 of them are. I remember most of them, though. Lavrina's is Lavrina's #1 fan. Snaddle is secretary to the governor of Oray's candidate. And then the last one that I remember, Eldos, or Gonzap gives you honorary Team Snag'em member, which I would like that one actually. Ardos gives you Cipher #1 enemy, and Eldos gives you Eldos's true rival. But we want to go to Gateon Port. Because there's more things to talk about. Whoa, what? We haven't missed any Shadow Pokemon. Well, where's Mirror B? Mirror B's at Gateon Port. But where? I mean, where would someone go for a nice sea breeze and fresh air in Gateon Port? I mean, I'd think maybe somewhere high up. I don't know. Where would someone like Mirror B go? It's an interesting thought, isn't it? But there is another thing I have not addressed. Mount Battle. Oh, Mount Battle. Mount Battle is 100 floors of trainers. Let's see what happens when we go up this elevator. Well, seems like it's party time up here. What? You brat? You'd show up here? Why do you always mess with our plans to get all the Pokemon in the world? No thanks to you, we've lost more Pokemon than we've caught. What? Not you again. Our boss is busy dancing. You can see that, can't you? Oh, boss, the way you gyrate is the greatest. Shake, 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 shake it. It's interesting, isn't it? So, what do you have to say, innocent bystander? But, lad, who are these people? They've startled me so much, I've become rooted to this spot. So, what is the man himself gonna say? I think Ultra Lord's proved his use to us finally. Won't you? Huh? Stop the music. Let me wind down the music and take a look. Oh, you are that super annoying brat. It's all your fault that my shadow Pokemon is the last of its kind. But you did worse. You messed up my dance for celebrating the future of Team Mirror. Today of all days, you're not gonna get away. No, you'll never get away. Let the music play. Hey, Mirror B. Here we go. So, Mirror B, you said you're, never gonna what now? Because all I heard is, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. I'm kidding. I won't sing over Mirror B's theme song. I also decided that Ultra Lord should be up front because I remembered that he used all Ludicolo's and that all Ludicolo's are grass types. And while that's good, Gerald's also part water type. I'm also going to try and paralyze his Ludicolos because they're going to try and throw up a rain dance strategy because they all have Swift Swim, which is not going to be good for us. So if we're paralyzing them before they can pull off a rain dance, like so, we're still keeping them slower than us. It's a foolproof plan, if you ask me. As you're seeing how much just a high jump kick does to them. Would you ever guess? Would you ever guess what's going to come after this Ludicolo? I mean, I'm thinking he's going to have the most graceful Pokemon of them all. I'm thinking he's going to have a Spinda, obviously. Oh, what? A Ludicolo? Who'd have thought Mirror B's going to have a third Ludicolo? Oh, crap. Oh, come on! Really? That was bullcrap. And you know it. That is bullcrap, and you know it. Alright, let's get this next Thunder Wave gone. Yeah, they do a lot to Gerald, I've learned. I may have lost this battle. I'm not gonna lie, I may have lost this battle. Richard, if you want your job back, just cut that old battle that I may have lost out. Sound good? If so, put your Richard text on the screen. You know, the one the Hulk Hogan font. Oh, you're... Seriously? You want your job? Yeah, it's yours. I'm not kidding, Richard. Yeah, job's all yours. You got it. Alright, welcome back, Rich. And down go... What? 1 HP! Literally 1 HP! And Gus has the experience share still, because I forgot to take it off of him. Oh well. A fourth Ludicolo! Oh my god! Never would have imagined. Never would have imagined, man. Let's try and get another Thunder Wave off. The more Thunder Waves we can get off, the better. I don't mind if Gerald goes down for now, that's fine. I have revives, I can bring them back. We'll get Gus out here though, because Gus with his crit ratio on Slash, it's very helpful. Another Thunder Wave though. Giga Drain, really? I like how the Paralyze hacks are not working for me as well as they do for the enemies. It's very frustrating. Alright, so... with Gus, I think we're going to heal up Ultra Lord. Because Ultra Lord... did not get... Ultra Lord got screwed in that battle. Like, capital S screwed. And they're gonna throw up another rain dance, yay. And so now we can actually go all out on them. I want to attack the other Ludicolo though, because that way we can lessen the amount of rain dance turns that they're gonna be. Excuse me, my voice just broke a little bit there, and it's gonna die either way. It's great. Now, would you believe what his 5th Pokemon is? We've already seen 4 Ludicolo's. There's no way. But it's a 5th Ludicolo. Can you believe it? I know I can. I never would have guessed. And a critical hit. That's what that is. Ultra Lord! Da-da-da-da. Ultra Lord! Hey, Richard, add in Sheen saying something about Ultra Lord. Just add in a Sheen quote about Ultra Lord, please. It would make my day. Like, it will legit... I swear. Come on! That was bullcrap. What a bull load of bull. Richard, hold off on that Sheen clip for me. Alright, sound good, buddy? Thanks, bud. Let's try that again. Ultra Lord was screwed there. Like, that was not funny. And now that the 4th Ludicolo goes down, obviously his last Pokemon, he said it's going to be a Shadow Pokemon. It's obviously going to be a Ludicolo. What? What? That's right. Dragonite. The last Shadow Pokemon. I'm not even gonna lie. First time I ever fought this, I threw a Pokeball on the first turn and I caught it. Full health, no status. Can we do it again? 1, 2, nope, magic can never happen again. Lightning does not strike twice. Please go for Ember. There we go. Ultra Lord, I am so sorry that this keeps happening to you. Like, very, very sorry. Like, I don't know why it keeps happening to you. It's actually annoying. Critical hit. Great. Wonderful. Thank God for Paralyze hacks. Meaning, we're going to have to keep using revives now. We're going to revive Belle in hopes that she doesn't somehow get targeted auto when she gets out here. Because that has happened countless times in these games. Where I send someone out after reviving them. Well, isn't that just great? Rain Dance, because that helps you so much. So now... we can Thunder Wave this guy. Secret Power this guy. Please go for Bob Ross. Cool. I'll just revive someone next turn when I get to his turn. There we go. Now then, we're going to actually be faster than him from here on out, so that'll make this a little bit easier. As now, pointless rainfall. So, we will... we'll Thunderbolt. It should be better off that way. And we will revive... Gerald. Just to be safe. Just kind of in case he doesn't get paralyzed. Alright, we got a lot of ground to cover against him. Shadow Rush. And it... Gerald, get out here, buddy. Funny thing is, I'm actually Snapchatting Silver Flare right now. That's just gonna be how I refer to her on the channel. It's gonna be a lot easier to refer to her like that. This might have been a bad idea. On second thought, this maybe possibly has been a bad idea. No, we're good. We're good. Okay, as long as whatever he hits survives. Which it doesn't. Now we're going to play the do I revive or not turn. Every turn game. Because literally from here on out, I have to start reviving people until he doesn't take out someone every hit. So I can actually get an opening to throw a Pokeball. Or really, in this case, an Ultra Ball, but you get the point. Oh my god! Meaning, with our 2 revives left, meaning we pretty much have 2 shots left at this. We'll send out Gerald again now. Because I have faith in Gerald. I think Bob Ross can take a Shadow Rush. I think. Depending on how much this does to everyone. Great! Gotta use another revive. But we've got 2 Pokemon on the field now, so at least there's that. But we have to catch him this turn. I mean, we don't have to catch him this turn, but we have to catch him within the next couple turns. Is Belle or Ultra Lord going to be our bet? We're going to go Belle because she has more HP. And Timer Ball because this guy has stalled for so long that we should be able to catch him at this point. One. Nope. Alright, we literally have 1 chance left to catch him before I gotta do the whole battle over again. If you ever wondered what thing in a Pokemon game could take me from 0 to pissed off this quick, it's this fight. And that train going by at the same time. Shut up. I half wish I hadn't used that Master Ball. 1, 2, nope, and now I really wish I hadn't used the Master Ball. Because this thing defines breaking a Paralyze hack. Look at that! He breaks through the paralysis again. Paralysis has worked on him how many times now? Like 2? We have 1 chance here. 1. One, 2, 3. Got him. Game. Set. Match. like you, I can't find the right groove at all. That's it. We have now caught all 83 Shadow Pokemon. Oh, how dare you, I say, how dare you! That Shadow Dragonite was Cipher's very last Shadow Pokemon. There's only one thing left to do now. Let's go! Escape! Huh? Boss? Wait for us! And the Ludicolo run with them. Huh? What is this? In my perfectly coiled afro do, I found this little device. Bzzzow. Nothing appears on the mirror radar anymore. It appears to have been broken. So, is that the last we're ever going to see of Mirror B? No, it's not actually. While Mirror B to this day has still never appeared in another Pokemon game, that is not the last you ever see of Mirror B. Should you wish, and I don't see why you wouldn't, should you wish to see the Masterous Mirror B, the amazing Mirror B, well, you can go see him anytime you want. Now that his plan to take all the Shadow Pokemon in the world is over, because that was, in fact, the last ever Shadow Pokemon in the entirety of Pokemon itself. But if we go over here, oh, boss, the way you gyrate is the greatest. Shake, 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 shake it. What? You again? We're in a state of denial. Buzz off and leave us be, alright? Yep, Mirror B is up there with Razzle and Dazzle now, and will be for the rest of the game. It's great. The Krabby Club hired him as a performer. But there's one last thing we need to take care of. One more thing. Well, actually two. We're going to heal up first. This is going to be a really long episode if you haven't noticed, so Richard, buckle your seatbelt. You're in for a wild ride on your first episode back. Shadow Lugia was said to be unpurifiable. Well, if you run around with him in battle, or if you run around with him, his heart gauge doesn't go down. If you throw him out into battle, his heart gauge doesn't go down. If you rub him with cologne, his heart gauge doesn't go down. But Cipher made Shadow Lugia before we created the purification chamber. So maybe, just maybe, if we go in here, sorry, Manectric, we're going to borrow your purification chamber for a moment. Nope, that wasn't it. That's it. If we have all 9 bars filled, something's different about Lugia. Maybe. There's a Pokemon ready to open the door to its heart. That's right. If all 9 bars are filled, it works. Lugia opened the door to its heart. Lugia regained the move Psycho Boost. Lugia regained Feather Dance. Earthquake, and Hydro Pump. Pretty good, isn't it? And now, it's only fitting that we name it what it once was. That's what I name all my Lugias, honestly. Hi, Xander. I've heard that you succeeded in purifying that Shadow Lugia. Those Cipher cretins said that it couldn't be purified, but you've proven them wrong. Xander, it's because of you. Never shrieked. It's because you never shirked, and you gave it your all. Sincerely, thank you, dear. Alright, Manectric, you can have your spot back. Also, I'd just like to tell you, Paris is named Ew. Because it's my least favorite Pokemon. I named it Ew. I got close calling it Ick. But I went with Ew instead. But yep, we purified Lugia. And so, there's one last thing to do. Just one. If we could get past these guys. There we go. Just one more thing. Okay, I won't lie. I will be honest. It has been 6 hours. But now, every single Shadow Pokemon has been purified. And I will scroll through to prove it. This was a lot of work. This was so much work. Like, just look at all the Shadow Pokemon that I had to purify. But it's finally done. And we finally finished it with Butter, the Dragonite. So now, Purification Chamber is empty. There's no point to it. You're fabulous, Xander. You've purified all the Shadow Pokemon. I know. I'm great. So, if Richard cut out that previous battle, except for that amazing ending to it, Richard, please keep that amazing ending in there. Thank you. Now, we have one last loose end to tie up. And then we are officially done with Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Forever. I will probably never touch this game again after today. Unless at some point in college I'm just really bored and depressed or something. But I want to take a moment to say thank you. Actually, I'll wait till the credits. I will wait till we watch the credits again to say thank you to some very special people that have been very influential with this project. Because there are a handful of people who have been very, very influential. And have been very helpful and supportive. And have just really made this project worth so much more than I used to think it was going to be. So without further ado, let's take this elevator up once again. Now let us celebrate the success of my Shadow Pokemon plan in advance. I will personally see to the destruction of your Pokemon. Here we go. One more time with Greevil. we're going to start off with Ultra Lord and Bell. I learned, because I did do this fight already, as I've said, but I have definitely learned to zero in on Swellow right off the bat. Because otherwise, they zero in on Ultra Lord right off the bat. And I don't know why I kept Ultra Lord in the front of the party. That's literally exactly what happened last time. So, I don't know. Right. Manectric has Lightning Rod. Forgot about that. So we are going to... We're going to take a risk. I'll say that much. We gotta get... These are his fastest Pokemon, by far. He leads off with his fastest Pokemon. Oh, man. I forgot that takes out Manectric in one hit. Starmie. Last time, as you guys just saw, he did this. Gerald did this. I am pretty sure Gerald's the MVP of this team, of this Let's Play. Honestly. We're not going to learn Hypnosis due to having Thunder Wave already. Grand Bolt. And if this doesn't hit Bell, then we're good, but... Or if this hits Bell, we're good. Wow, that actually worked out well for me. As long as that Granbull's not faster than me, we're in the clear. And we're in the clear. Wow. And... Get out of here! Critical hit, yeah. At least in this fight, Gerald has been the MVP. I am very proud of that team choice. Oh boy. This is when I needed Gerald most last time. I forgot he had an Altaria, honestly. Whoops. So, now we're going in with a disadvantage against Altaria. All I can think to do is, let's get that Granbull out of here. This is all I can think to do. To at least try and slow it down a little. My Tim Allen impression, what'd you guys think? There we go. Well, my hope was to paralyze it and get it to not move sometimes, but can't always get what we want, can we? Alright, let's go after that Aerodactyl before he goes after Bell. Too late. And Bell goes down. You were the most powerful princess we have ever had on our team. Wow, looks like Gus might be the only one that doesn't get any screen time in this fight. Never say never. Well, I was saying, never say never. We're gonna have to figure out something here because we don't have any revives, and we need. This is one of those parts where we would need Gerald. Unless I just happen to randomly have a max revive, which I don't think I do. Nope, we're going in it with just Bob Ross and Gus. Meaning, this is one of those times where we need to cross our fingers and hope for dumb luck. And dumb luck is not on our side today. It is technically a new day that I'm recording this, so makes sense, I suppose. They're just gonna go to town with Earthquake, aren't they? There we go. Please be paralyzed, Altaria. Nope! Can't catch a break against Altaria, can we? Okay. Well. We're going after Altaria, and I trust that Bob Ross can take out Aerodactyl. This fight has been very, very close, unfortunately. Silver Flare and I were talking about it earlier, before she went to bed. Oh, no. It comes down to the Lone Tree. The Lone Tree Warrior. Of course, it seems kind of ironic that it comes down to Bob Ross. He has been the one that's carried the team a lot. We had to ride the Bob Ross train for a while at one point. And he gets the last level up all to himself. And now the odds are against him. His back's against the wall. All that's left is Bob Ross and Altaria. I was tapping A twice, thinking it was going to ask me to pick a Pokemon to aim at. Oh, crap. Okay. Well. I guess it just comes down to who hits the bigger move next. Oh, crap. Please, Parahacks. Oh! That's how you end off a Let's Play. Thank you. And good night. Wait, no, what? Excuse me? I'm sorry, what? No. Hold up. No. I did not just spend the last 6 hours purifying all the shadow Pokemon to not get the special ending. What? No. No. Unless, hopefully, please, maybe. What? 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 Huh? What? But... But I... But... No. Nope. Wait. Thank God. Well, we snagged them all. We purified them all. There's nothing left to do here. Now then, yeah, you're not seeing the regular Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness credits, are you? No, you're not. These are my credits. These are the credits I have made because this is my way of saying who I want to thank for contributing the most to Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness over what has technically been a 5.5-year journey. Because I started playing Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness on YouTube at the end of 2012 through the summer of 2013. All those videos are gone now. And these are taking their place. Because this is what I want my legacy to be on YouTube. This is what I want people to remember when you say, hey, have you seen LS11? Oh, you mean that guy that did the Pokemon XD Let's Play? And recorded it with his Elgato and raged a lot? Especially when he thought he wasn't getting the secret ending? Or, hey, you mean that guy that screams about how much he hates Star Fox Zero but still plays it? Or the guy that did all the Kingdom Hearts live streams? Not, oh, you mean that loser in middle school who decided to put a camcorder in front of his TV? I'm trying to rebuild myself here. I said this last time we watched these credits. I want this to be my career one day. I really do. I love this place. YouTube gets a bad reputation from time to time. I talk bad about YouTube from time to time. But at the end of the day, this is still somewhere we upload videos for all of you. Us content creators do this for you, the fans. And I guess to start off my list of people I want to thank for this, I got to start it with the one who supports me every time I wake up. Silver Flare, my girlfriend, who has preferred her real name to be kept away from the camera for a little while at least. I couldn't have done this without you. I really couldn't. Your amazing artwork that you did for me for that last episode of the Legendary Birds and Lugia. It's half the reason I still did this Let's Play. When I started uploading this, it was getting like no views. I wasn't sure if I wanted to actually keep playing Pokemon XD because I didn't know if it was worth my time. But then she made that amazing artwork for me, and I felt like it was my responsibility to finish this game. And then I kept going, and it just got even better. It became a lot more fun. Up next, I suppose, would be... I'm trying to think here. I want to thank Chugga Conroy. Chugga Conroy is what got me into Let's Playing. Had it not been for Chugga Conroy, I would have never picked up the controller, I would have never started the camera, and I would have... I mean, think about it. My intro is, hey everybody, it's LS11. His intro is, hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Ever noticed that? I know I have. I do it unintentionally now. But, besides that, Emil, you are the one that inspired me to start Let's Playing. You were the one who started this journey for me 7 years ago. I wish I could meet you in person. I wish I could tell you just how much all of your Let's Plays have meant to me in my life. I know, like I said, you'll never see this, you'll never hear these words, but thank you. And last, and most importantly, every single one of you that has been subscribed to this channel, whether you've been subscribed since November 22nd, 2011, or if you just subscribed today, July 14th, 2018, the day I'm recording this, every single one of you means the world to me. I would not be LS11 if not for you. And, I just have one question for our next video game. What you gonna do when LS11 and the Xander Maniacs run wild on you, Marvel Ultimate Alliance?